Hi guys, Ramsey here. Welcome to another video. Tonight we are going to do a unboxing. And if you've been following my channel for some time and you've listened to me talk, you know that I'm a true perfume lover. I'm not in this game for recognition or money or any of that. I'm not trying to become YouTube famous. I'm not trying to monetize my channel. My goal in all of this is to smell. First of all, I want to smell and experience the best perfumes ever that have ever been created on this earth. That's my goal with this hobby. There are fragrances that are from the past that are just special and you just have to get. And this is one such fragrance. This is one that I probably put off for a while. I probably should have gotten it a long time ago. It is discontinued, I believe. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. So let's unbox it. I already kind of started the process. Interesting wrapping paper. So this fragrance had a story in that we thought it was lost. Actually, the post office said it was delivered on the 14th and it never arrived. And so I got a little bit worried. I wrote eBay and said it's not here, and on and on and on. And finally, the mailman found it. He had put the key, because we have a locked mailbox. He had put the key to said mailbox in the wrong person's mailbox. And so here we go. So here it is. This is a vintage bottle. You can tell by the short ingredient list of Chamade. This bottle that I'm going to show you is the Eau de Toilette. However, I will tell you that while this bottle I'm going to show you is beautiful, I believe it's from the 1980s. There is an even more beautiful bottle from this came out in 1969. So this is a decade or so into Jean-Paul Guerlain's his career as a perfumer. And wow, well, at least she sealed it well. My goodness. Oh, it's leaking. Okay, so maybe she didn't seal it well. I don't have my handy dandy unboxing knife either, and it's really leaking. I might not be able to do this. Okay. Wow. This thing is leaking. Okay, like seriously leaking. Like seriously leaking. Like I'm gonna need a paper towel leaking. You guys don't go anywhere. Stay right there. What would Eugene say in this situation? Don't touch anything. Don't look at anything. Okay, wow. That is not the best way to start an unboxing. However, I can tell you just by the scent that's on my fingers, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a spicy floral. Oh, well, this is why the little piece that was supposed to stop it from spraying was not in place. That may help. All right, let me get rid of some of this residue. So I obviously lost some juice here, but I think I still have a pretty respectable size bottle, and I got a pretty good price on this. The leakage, unfortunately, rubbed the bottom of the bottle off, but okay. We'll say so what. Let's roll with it, shall we? Let's roll with it. All right, let's see what this is like. Wow. That is a sprayer, boy. Woo! Look at this. You guys, it just drenched me with drenched me with Chamade. All right, let's talk about this for a second. So, if you're a floral lover, I will tell you this is your paradise. There is absolutely no doubt about it. On first spray, I can immediately tell. It's an aldehydic floral. I would wear this over number 5 any day of the week. I'll tell you that right now. I was never the biggest fan of number 5. This is an aldehydic floral that feels, I don't want to say more well done, because number 5 is like the most iconic perfume ever, but it feels like there is, it feels like there's a million layers to this perfume. So if you actually go to Parfumo and type in Chamade, you will see the heart bottle that I was telling you about. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a heart that almost looks like, you know, you threw a stone in the middle of it and there's ripples going outwards, but in the shape of the upside down heart, okay? One of the most beautiful bottles ever. Back when they used to actually put time and effort into bottles. And so aldehydes at the top with bergamot, hyacinth, jasmine, rose, lilac, galbanum, clove, lily of the valley, amber, benzoin, Peru balsam, sandalwood, tolu balsam, vanilla, and vetiver. I'll tell you what, this is one that I'm really glad that I have, because of the importance in the Guerlain, you know, in the Guerlain portfolio, if you will. And this is right at you know, Jean-Paul Guerlain was really at his peak. He had just created Abbey Rouge, and then he came out with Chamade, and there are a bunch of different bottles. You know, I'm sure that the X-Ray and everything is absolutely gorgeous. I wonder how long ago this was discontinued, because I think this bottle, if I'm not mistaken, wow, it leaked everywhere. If I'm not mistaken, this is an 80s bottle. I can't tell. Maybe 80s or 90s from the packaging would be my guess. I definitely pick up the green galbanum. So you can sense the galbanum, you can sense the jasmine, but it doesn't smell overly indolic. But it's not clean either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle, I would say. The hyacinth note smells absolutely gorgeous, along with the rose. This is one of those perfumes that I really am glad I have, like number 22, but it's not something that I think I would wear necessarily on a daily basis. It's something that I would wear like this, probably at the end of a day. You know, I've already worn my scent of the day, and I want something that is a change of pace, that's going to give me, you know, something else to break down, to focus on. But I don't know if I would make this like a daily driver or anything like that. It's you know, the heavy aldehydic floral thing is not really my thing, but I can appreciate the beauty for what it is. Clove is definitely there, or some sort of spice. If it's not clove, it's some sort of spice. It seems extremely well balanced, so I think this is kind of one of those fragrances that I'm gonna have to get to know. I I don't think it's something you're going to be able to smell and just instantly break it down, but this is one of those milestone fragrances. It's one of those that, you know, when you have a collection like mine, not having a fragrance like Chamade really gives, you know, it gives people a, it's an easy hold for someone to say, why don't you have Chamade? You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the greatest floral fragrances of all time, and now I have it. So the scent armory is sufficiently stacked. I don't know if I can make this my scent of the day, because it's just, I'm gonna have a hard time wearing this throughout the entire day, but I will definitely give it more testing. I'll wear it before bed occasionally, and ultimately I will give you an updated thought on this, because it does seem like from just the first 5, 6, 7 minutes it's been on my skin, it does seem like that there's a lot of layers to this perfume. The best analogy is that heart bottle with the ripples going through it. It seems like you could just peel back each one of those layers, and it would give you something else. You know what I mean? Here's something interesting. It says bottle design, Raymond Guerlain. One of the Guerlains helped develop the bottle. Well, there is an old saying that no one can make a Guerlain fragrance like a Guerlain. So it's interesting that Jean-Paul Guerlain was the perfumer. Raymond Guerlain designed the bottle along with somebody named Robert Guerlain. I don't know who that is. The sprayer on this thing is absolutely unbelievable. It just drenched my arm when I sprayed it. I'm starting to get some of the spiciness. There's a spicy element that is definitely prominent. I'm gonna have to test this more. I don't feel like I'm smelling the Orige L'Adore here from my scent of the day. I don't feel like I have any sufficient knowledge of this fragrance to really say anything worthwhile at this point. Like, you can tell it's quality, it's complex. It does have vetiver in the base. So I definitely think a guy could wear this. This is completely unisex, totally unisex, even though it's marketed for a woman. If you're somebody who, you know, if you're somebody like me who is into owning the classics, you have to have Chamade. Especially since it's discontinued. I got this bottle for like 80 bucks. And obviously the juice was supposed to be a little bit more, but for my collection, you know, 50 ml, this is going to last me a lifetime. And I can reference it. I can spray it anytime I want. I can break it down. And so you can tell there's also some warmth underneath, you know, that what I think at least makes this a little bit more interesting to me than number 5 or something like that, is the resinous, warmer structure underneath the floral, the aldehydic floral. So there's definitely that traditional aldehydic floral, but it's contrasted with some sort of spiciness, that clove, some sort of greenness, that galbanum. This is perfect spring perfume, I think, just from initial, you know, testing, although it probably could be a signature scent, because there seems like there's enough of a base where you could wear this in cooler weather, but there's also enough of this fuzzy, airy, we talked about aldehydes the other day, you know, aldehydic opening that would really be beautiful in spring. I don't know the full story of Chamade. I know there's a story behind the fragrance. Guerlain used to always have beautifully crafted stories, and I don't know what that story is, but I know there is a beautiful story behind this fragrance. I'm getting a little bit of almost like a sandalwood vibe as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test this more. I just don't feel like I have enough footing underneath me to intelligently speak about it. But I wanted to show you guys the package I was in angst about that said it arrived but never did actually arrive today. So with the Easter holiday, um, here we go. Chamade from the 1980s added to the scent armory. So you'll hear more about this at some point in the future, I'm sure. I won't make this an hour video for no reason. Other than to say that, I wanted to make these videos because I want you guys to know that, my ambition in all of this is to really, smell and get to know and wear and break down and understand the best scents ever. It's not to flex or, show off my perfume collection or, talk about how my perfume collection's better than yours or how much money it costs. I don't care about any of that. But I do care about telling someone that I did get Chamade because it might not be on somebody's list. There's a lot of people, when I was really in building my collection mode, there were certain people that I knew and I trusted. And if they said, move, I went and got it. If they said, look here, I looked there, and whether they decide to get Chamade or not is on them, but at least they know about it. Maybe they didn't know about it before, or maybe they heard about it and put it on the back burner, and this kind of re-energizes the process. So that's my goals and objectives with doing this. I can tell you that 16 minutes in, I like it a lot more now than upon initial spray. That aldehydic floral initially, while it's gorgeous, is not my favorite style of perfume, but where it's going, and it's not really doing this, it's more like it's doing this. It almost feels like it's getting stronger. It feels like almost a completely different fragrance right now. So that's good news. So I think this is a winner. You should definitely have Chamade on the list if you are, a vintage fragrance hunter, especially with it being discontinued. It's something where I've said this in other videos, but it's worth repeating because this is a great example of this. This is a 1980s bottle with the limited ingredient list, which is what vintage hunters look for, right? The short ingredient list means you're getting an older bottle before the big reformulations and on and on and on. Masculine fragrances from this era are through the roof. Go try and buy Patou Pour Homme, or go try and buy Gucci Nobile, or something like that, and report back and let me know how that goes for you. Go try and buy Dolce & Gabbana by Man from the 90s. Some of the old fragrances are insanely priced right now, and the fact that you can get something like this, of this quality, a Guerlain, they don't make bad fragrances, period. It is a testament to the fact that the women's perfume market has not caught up yet. But when there's people like me and Eugene and talking about Rochas Femme, Mitsuko, Chamade, stuff like that, it's bound to happen. It's going to happen soon. The women's perfume market will catch up. It'll catch up to the masculine counterparts. So my point in going on this tangent is that if you have aspirations to get some of these old vintage scents, especially on the women's side, the pricing right now is in your favor. It hasn't gone up astronomically. I'll give you an example. I bought a bottle of Photo by Lagerfeld. I've shown it in other videos. Actually, it's right here. I'll show you real quick. So I bought this bottle of Photo, and it is the reformulated version. This is copyright Unilever, not copyright Parfums International or whatever the Lagerfeld perfumes, or I forget which one it is, but Fragrances International, whatever. Not the original one with the green writing, But I paid $55 for this 2 years ago, or close to 2 years ago. You can't find a bottle, even the reformulated one now, for $250. You know, there's one, someone wrote me a comment and said, is $400 a good price for this? And I went, no, absolutely not. Do not pay $400 for photo. And I love photo. It's one of my favorite Lagerfelds. But $400? Are you out of your mind? So, you know, 80 bucks. Guerlain quality, vintage. There you go. So that's, I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. So anyways, thanks for watching the unboxing. I will be back tomorrow with another video. Either a This Year in Perfume or Perfumer's Portfolio, or maybe we'll do a continuation of Ramsey's Ramblings. But don't forget, once I hit 1,000 subs, I have the top 100 countdown ranked, which I've never ranked a video in my entire career, my career of doing this, like I'm a veteran. My channel's history, I've never done a ranked video. So it's going to be a first. But I'm not going to drop it until we hit 1,000 subs. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, I will ask you to subscribe because I want to get there and get it off my chest. Obviously, you don't have to, but this trying to decide what goes where in a top 100 is literally driving me insane. I can't take it. Like, I'm like moving stuff and then I'm moving stuff back, and then I'm moving things in and then I'm moving things out. So I'll do a top 100, and then probably I'll have to do like you know, the next 50 that just missed the top 100 or something for you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching. I always appreciate the feedback. You guys are literally the best. The support, the knowledge. You know, I did a first impression on War and Peace from Arise Ladore, and Russian Adam commented on my video. I mean, that kind of dedication, you know, it means a lot. It really lifts me up and keeps me going. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support and the encouragement. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye now.